In this video, I'm going to show you how students could have approached this question, which was question 1 in the subject Customer Management as examined by the Zambia Institute of Marketing. This particular question appeared in the September 2021 paper. My name is Savoy and I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Captain37. I also invite you to like and follow my Facebook page, Marketing Study in Zambia. Let's get straight into this question. The focus is going to be on question B, to calculate the net profit or earnings of each product. And further, what comments do you have concerning these calculations and these results? This one was worth 18 marks. This one was worth 18 marks. If you have not watched the video in which I was showing how to calculate the gross profit, which was in answering A, I encourage you to watch that video because then you will understand where this information is coming from and how we did the calculations. We are now going to focus on how to calculate the net profit. Now, the net profit is calculated by number 1, finding the gross profit. Once you have found the gross profit, you are then going to subtract expenses or costs from the particular gross profit. Then what you are going to get is the net profit. In this particular case, we already know that the gross profit, for example, for sports shirts is 4,094,000 kwacha. We know that the gross profit or the total contribution for shorts is 1,175,000, and we also know what it is for trainers. So we are already halfway done in attempting to answer question B. What we then just need to do now is to less or subtract fixed costs. We need to subtract the fixed costs from the total contribution. We have been told, please take note of this very important point. We have been told that the total fixed cost is 8,345,000 kwacha. This total fixed cost is apportioned among this, and this. I'll repeat that. This 8,345,000 is apportioned. It is divided among sports shirts, shorts, and trainers. Follow this statement that has been indicated in the question. This statement reads as follows. It says, it is standard practice within the company to apportion these. What are these being referred to? To apportion the costs. To apportion these in proportion to the sales volumes. To apportion these, meaning these costs, in proportion to sales volumes. This is very important. So what does this simply mean? It means that the costs for sports shirts, for shorts, and for trainers are divided among these particular fixed costs. So here, what are we going to write? Are we going to write 8,345,000? No, that is not what we're going to do. What we are going to do is, first and foremost, we need to find out of this particular amount, how much of it is allocated towards sports shirts. Follow me carefully. The first thing that you need to do is you need to find the sum of this plus this plus this. You need to find the sum of this plus this plus this. Okay? You need to find the sum of that. So can we do that? Okay, let's do it. And for purposes of demonstration, I'm going to put it right over here. And I'll just use a formula since I'm using Excel. It's this one, and this one. What is the sum of these? Okay, the sum of these is, it gives me 414,000 kwacha. 400, not kwacha actually, it's 414,000. 414,000. Now, this 414,000, what we are then going to do is, what is 178,000 over this one multiplied by the total fixed cost? Yes, it's going to be this divided by this multiplied by this. I'll repeat, it's going to be this divided by that multiplied by that. Okay, so let's see. For demonstration purposes, again, I'm going to type this particular total here, which is 8345000. Okay, again, this is for demonstration purposes. You could be doing the calculations. You see, you'll be allowed, you have paper that you can write on, and this is basically what I'm doing. I'm going to write on I'm writing on the paper, so to put it. Okay, so just to repeat, it is this divided by that multiplied by that. You try it. What do you get? You tell me what you get. I'm going to do the calculation, my calculation from here, but you tell me what you get too. Okay, so in my case, it is this divide by this and multiply this by this. That's what it gives me. 3,587,943.86. This is what it gives me. What is this? This is the fixed costs. Remember that the total fixed cost is this one right over here, 8,345,000. Nope, I'm going to say that again. 8,345,000. This particular amount is divided amongst this and this and this. And so the allocation of fixed cost is this. Are we done? No. Why? Because we need to subtract this from this to come up with our net profit. And that's what the question requires us to do, to find the net profit or earnings of each group. So this particular point, it's going to be this subtract this. And that's the answer. This is the answer right over here. 506,053. 506,053 kwacha 0.14 ngwe. That's how you say it. That's a lot of numbers right over there, okay? But this is the net profit. This is how we find the net profit. And this is the net profit only for one of the categories, which is sports shirts. Let's do the same for shorts, because we need to do this for each product category. Okay, so what is it that we're going to do? We need to find our fixed cost as applicable to this particular category, our fixed cost. So what is it that we're going to do? We are going to get this particular number over here, which is the sales volumes. The sales volumes divide by this one, which is the total for all the three different categories, and multiply by this one. Okay, so let's do that. Here, I'm going to do it from here. I'm using a formula. You will not use this. You will not have this luxury in the exam. You need a calculator. Okay, so get your calculator and see what you can pause the video, get the calculator, and find. Let's see what you find. Let's see what you find, and we can compare notes. Okay, so in my case, like I said, it's this one, divide by this and multiply by that. It gives me this number right over here, 1,894,758.45. That's the correct answer. No, I'm not yet done. This is just a fixed cost. Then what I'm going to do next is to find the net profit. And remember that the net profit is simply the total contribution less the fixed cost. And that is what we get. Now, it is in brackets because it is a loss. It is in brackets because it is a negative value. The net profit, when it is a negative value, it means that you are making a loss. This is the correct answer. This is our net profit. The next, we are going to do the same, what we did for sports shirts, for shorts. Now we are going to apply that. We're going to apply that under trainers. Let's start with our fixed cost. What's going to be our fixed cost? Our fixed cost is this particular number right over here divided by that one and multiplied by this one. Okay, why are we doing that? Because we've been told here in the question that it is standard practice within the company to apportion these, which are cost, in proportion to sales volumes. So I'm getting this one, dividing it by the total sales volumes for all the product categories, and multiply it by the fixed cost to find the fixed cost that's going to be applicable to trainers. I hope that's really clear. If not, please rewind the video and get it again. Rewind the video and get it. I want my English to be correct. Rewind the video and ensure that you get it correctly. So let me get straight to this. What am I going to do? I'm going to use my formula, and I'm going to get this one and divide it by this one and multiply by this one. What do I get? This is what I get. And to now find the net profit, I'm going to simply subtract this particular figure from that one. So it is this one minus this one, and this gives us the net profit for trainers. Are we done? Almost. Back to the question. It says calculate the net profit or earnings for each product group. And we've done that. The net profit is this one for sports shirts, it's this one for shorts, and it is this one for trainers. The question further asks, what comments do you have concerning these calculations? What comments do you have concerning these calculations? One of the comments is that we make a loss when it comes to shorts. We have clearly made a loss, and that is why this particular value is in brackets. It is negative. That's a comment that you make. Another comment that you can make is that obviously, like you can see, the net profit is much less for this particular category, and it is way much more for that particular category. So those three comments basically should be enough, and you would get your 18 marks. This is how students needed to approach this question. It does look scary at face value, but it really is not. My name is Savoy and I'm a tutor. If you need help with your studies, feel free to get in touch with me. I encourage you to subscribe. I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Captain37, and also to follow my Facebook page, like my Facebook page, Marketing Study in Zambia. I wish you the best in your studies. Goodbye.